You're watching Good Morning Washington on News Channel 8.
8:47 is your time now, and the American Occupational Therapy Association estimates that almost 80 million students in the U.S. are carrying backpacks, and among them, nearly 22,000 strains, sprains, dislocations, and fractures happen because of it. Local chiropractor Dr. Brian Paris is here with us this morning to show us how to wear backpacks correctly and how to avoid injuries. And Dr. Paris, you were saying you see a lot of injuries because of this.
Yeah, and it's funny because you should be carrying about 10% of your body weight, but middle school kids, elementary school kids are carrying somewhere between 18 and 30 pounds in a backpack. So I brought this microwave not for breakfast.
Oh, I thought you were going to cook for us. Okay.
No cooking this morning. So this is actually 30 pounds, or roughly about 30 pounds.
So this is how much kids are carrying in their backpack.
So now let's put some straps on the microwave and carry that around school, up and down the steps, walking to school all day long. Would you let your kid do that?
No, and I couldn't do it myself.
Right.
Let me ask you though, is it because kids and parents are piling so much extra junk in these backpacks, or is it really because this is how much the books and the pencils and the Trapper Keeper and all that weigh?
Well, I think there has to be a point of strategizing and organizing.
Okay.
Right, and sometimes it's hard to avoid taking the books home. So you have to work with your parents, and parents have to work to actually make sure books are staying in school if they don't need to carry them all over the place. If I can show you really what's happening. So
I'm going to be a guinea pig.
We have roughly about a 20-pound backpack here. Okay,
but that's less than what most kids are carrying.
It's about average.
That's about average.
So
okay.
I'm going to help you put that on. I'm not going to drop it because it could hurt.
It's pretty heavy.
So yeah, you can see how hard that is.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So that's now you can look, if you can face the camera on the side here, you can see how bad it makes your posture, it makes you arch your back. The hips are shooting out. So I'm going to hold it here and help you support it. So I'm going to let you pull down the front straps.
Pull down the front strap?
Right
oh,
there.
this one. Oh, down there. Hello. Okay.
Yep.
All right. There's one.
As tight as you can go.
Okay. So the straps should be as tight as possible on you.
Correct.
And so the backpack should
now
be
you
flush.
can disperse the weight. The backpack is above the buttock here.
Okay.
Right? Now I want you to do this part too.
Oh. The strap.
So you'll notice you don't want to put it across your chest. Hold on.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Here, I'll help you. Hang on.
No, it's actually not.
I didn't plan for that one. So.
A small child, it might work.
Yes. So if you were a small child, yes. So use the top strap, use the waist strap. Definitely make sure that you have to go beyond fashion.
That's right.
That'll work.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Get it up high enough. Get it under your chin.
Yes, totally. So that shows you got to do a lot of work actually to get the backpack ready. And you got to go past the fashionable aspect.
Okay, so that was going to be my next point because I kind of look like a nerd.
Totally. That's all right.
So
throw that belief away.
Okay, so the whole one-shoulder thing.
Parents work with your kids so that they don't, so the image of nerd look, whatever that is, get to a point where you're, it's like a daily exercise or daily athletic activity. You're carrying that thing around, so you're going to be tired later. Right, exactly.
You were telling me earlier, though, that you see more injuries related to overpacked backpacks and heavy backpacks than hockey injuries?
Well, and even the stats show it. It's like these kids are carrying way too much weight around and not carrying the backpack well. So it's important for parents to communicate with the kids, get to the functional aspect of the backpack, use the strap on the bottom, use the strap on the top, and disperse the weight evenly, and leave your books in the locker if you can, or at home.
Well, so that was going to be my final question. So let's say that, these kids, you've got some of these books over here. We are talking huge textbooks that these students have nowadays. So if they've got to take a lot of them home with them, some in the front, some in the backpack.
I like that idea, yeah. Put some in the backpack, carry a couple here, and, plan out your trip and see if you can put in the car or not have to walk as far of a distance. Use online resources so my kids are able to get homework assignments online.
Blackboard, that kind of stuff.
So they don't have to bring it home with them. So.
And finally, when should a parent really take a kid seriously if they are complaining of back pain? When is it something that maybe a little bit of Tylenol could help, or is it something that they should come in and see you?
Well, it's a great question because as a parent, you have to be able to tell when your kid is,
serious.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, and it's if the complaining goes on more. As a parent, where you'll hear it in the morning and then in the afternoon you're going to hear it again. You'll hear it 4 or 5 times. I like to check out kids as early as, as early as they start walking. From physical therapy, chiropractic work can help with these back injuries, teaching the right postural habits to line up the joints so you can withstand forces, sports, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, all right. Now we know, and now I've gotten my ab workout for the day.
Good.
Dr. Paris, thank you for coming in. I'm going to figure out how to get this off and give it back to you.
I'll help you.
Jackie, what do kids need to know for the bus stop forecast today?